Okay, we're on to lesson 88. First direction says draw a 9 centimeter, 3 millimeter line segment. So centimeter side, 9 centimeters, 3 millimeters. Line the first measuring mark up with a dot. 9 centimeters is here. 3 millimeters is about 1, 2, 3, about there. And connect the dots. Next one says draw a 1.5 inch line segment. So over to the inches side and start with the first measuring mark, 1.5 inches. So here's 1, the longer line there. And here's 2, this longer line here. And halfway between them, you see a slightly longer line in the middle. That is 1.5. Number 1. We're going to use this chart over here. It says use the chart to answer the question. Curtis wants to buy 2 markers and 4 erasers. How much money will he need? Okay, so going back, he wants to buy 2 markers and 4 erasers. So let's look over here. We can get pencils, markers, and erasers. And a single pencil, a single marker, and a single eraser is here. A pack of 2 is here, and a pack of 4 is here. So we have to find which price we need because it looks like you get a little bit of a discount for buying larger packages. So 2 markers. So we're going to the markers. That's single marker. There's 2 markers right there. Pack of 2. 4 erasers. So we go to the erasers. There's a single eraser, pack of 2 erasers, and a pack of 4 erasers. And that's what we need right there. So how much money will he need? Let's see how much he needs to spend for that. The first one is 50 cents plus 25 cents equals, now because I count by 25s, 25, 50, 75, $1, I know that 50 and 25 more is 75. Now the other way you could do that is to do 50 plus 25, the way we always do, and you'll still get 75 that way. So your answer is 75 cents. Now, if I was just figuring this out for me, I would have left those cent signs off and just put it on at the end. You can do that in your work if you want. Just do 50 plus 25 equals 75 and not put the cent signs on. The next one says, what temperature is shown on thermometer A? Okay, so here's your thermometers down here. This is thermometer A and thermometer B. And I'm going to tell you that thermometer A goes to right there because I know it's going to be hard for you to see. So we're talking in Celsius, and it looks like we're counting by tens, and it looks like there's 10 little dots in between. So for this one, we don't have to count by 2s or 5s or anything like that. So let's figure out where this is. This is 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 is the slightly longer line there, 16, it looks like 17, and the way we mark it is degrees Celsius because we're going Celsius on these thermometers. Next one says shade the thermometer B to show 29 degrees Celsius. So 10, 20, and 29 is going to be the one right before 30 because we're counting by 1s on these. And I'm going to use my highlighter to cover it in. As long as I can kind of see that you were close on these, I know it's going to be hard to write on them on the iPad. So as long as I can see you're close, I'm good with that. What are the smudge digits? So when part of the problem is smudged, but we know the answer, don't forget we can always use the opposite calculation, like the opposite sign. So if it's a plus as an addition problem that's smudged out, we can use subtraction to figure out this answer. So 81 take away 63 is going to get us this answer. So let's do that. I'm going to grab some scratch paper because they didn't give us much room. 81 minus 63, and I'm doing minus because that's the opposite of addition. Okay, bigger bottom, got to borrow. Now we can do 11 take away 3 is 8, and 7 take away 6 is 1. So, what's the digit that's smudged out? The 1. Next one. 490 plus 200 and something equals 693. So, I can, if I want to go backwards in a problem, I can do the opposite. I can subtract, right? 693 minus 490. That's the one I know. And this is going to give me the one I don't know. 3 take away 0, 9 take away 9, 6 take away 4. The smudge digit is 3. And the last one of these types is a subtraction problem, but I can still do the opposite because the opposite of subtraction is addition, right? So if I'm working backwards in a subtraction problem, I can do answer plus the one I know equals this one. So 370 plus 210 equals 580. So the smudge digit is the middle one. That's the 8. Okay. Number 5. Carol will be the 5th child to see the doctor. How many children are before her? Well, let's do a picture because these are confusing to me when we don't do pictures. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people. And it says Carol is the 5th. So this is Carol right here. Okay. How many children are before her? 1, 2, 3, 4 children are before her. If each child's visit takes 10 minutes, how long will Carol have to wait to see the doctor? Okay, so let's mark these. This kid's going to take 10 minutes. This one's going to take 10. So, how long before Carol gets to see the doctor? 10, 20, 30, 40. Minutes. I'm going to abbreviate minutes and do MIN. Now the other thing I could have done if I didn't have my drawing done is to do 4 kids times 10 minutes. And 4 times 10 is 40. What is the length of the rectangle? And we're going to do that rectangle down there. And they're, tough lid. They're asking for the length in centimeters now. Okay, so we're going to go length, width, and perimeter. And remember, the perimeter is the fence around the yard. So centimeters, length, is 7. And width in centimeters is 2. Now, I don't have to measure this one and this one as long as I was accurate on my other measurements, because on a rectangle, these two sides are the same, and these two sides are the same. Okay? So let's go in now. The length of the rectangle, 7. Oh, and you know what? I could have put 2 on that too. When it's a flat shape, it's hard to say what's length and what's width. So I could have put 2 there, as long as I put the other one as 7 and vice versa. So now the width, I'm going to say this is the width, 2. Perimeters, the fence around the yard, so add them up. There should be 4 numbers you add up. 7 plus 7 plus 2 plus 2. 7 plus 7 is 14. Plus 2 plus 2 is 4. 4 plus 4 is 8. And 1. So the perimeter is 18. Divide the rectangle in problem 6 into fourths. That means 4 equal pieces, right? They have to be equal in order to be fourths. So, there's a lot of different ways you can do it. I'm going to do my best to make them equal. Actually, you know what? I cut them into 2. I'm going to cut the 2 into in half too. So I could have gone like this and then cut down this way. What, shade 3 parts. So 1, 2, 3. What fractional part is shaded? So 1, 2, 3 of them are shaded out of, remember that line means out of, 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 out of 4 of them are shaded. What fractional part is not shaded? Just this guy, right? So he's 1 out of 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 out of 4 are shaded. 1 out of 4 is not shaded. That's the whole thing, guys. Make sure you get out and enjoy some sunshine when you're done. Have a good afternoon.